Yo guys, what's going on? Daggers here, back with a really quick guide on heavy hide farming. I wanted to do a guide on this because it's one of the more expensive leatherworking materials to skill from 0 to 300, as well as maybe if you're looking to complete all the leatherworking recipes from Vanilla WoW, you need around 55 of these. The way I did this was by going to two different locations, Dustwallow Marsh and Uldaman. First, I'm going to talk about the results. After that, I'm going to go over the route because you guys can decide on which route you want to take. So guys, for these two locations for this skinning route, I skinned for 1 hour in each location and the results are pretty similar. I think Dustwallow Marsh in general is generally just less leather overall. Heavy hide, which is what we're specifically going for today, 19 in both of the locations. Now I got very lucky in Dustwallow Marsh and I did loot a dark whelpling which sell for about 25k, but then on the other hand, Uldaman, you have chance of getting a lot of different plans and schematics and enchants. So really overall Uldaman is better, but if you get lucky in Dustwallow Marsh and you pick up a few of these dark whelplings, you're going to be making a bit more gold as well. But overall for the heavy hide, it's very similar. So now we know what we'll find in both locations. Let's have a look at the routes that I took. So kicking things off, we've got Dustwallow Marsh first. In Dustwallow Marsh, we're going to skin a few different kinds of mobs. We got dragon people things. On the screen now, we've got some red circles to show where the dragon people are. The flappy boy is the only one that's going to drop that dark whelpling that I talked about earlier. And then the crocodiles, there's those kind of all over in the watered areas. And then finally we've got up on the left side, we have a kind of big area of raptors there. And then the route that we can take, I mean, I didn't stick to this, I kind of just went from mob to mob, but I've got on screen now the route that you can take. So guys, on to Uldaman now. Bigger but fewer pools here. I recommend bringing someone who can lockpick. There's a couple chests marked on the map here. And onto the first route. Basically, this one is with the chance of getting potentially a bit more rare loot. You're killing a lot more mobs that you cannot skin. Basically, on this path, you will get these 4 mobs on the screen that you can kill and skin. And basically, just follow the route and skin anything that you can. And then the second route is going to be just after the skinning. It's going to be the fastest route to get all the mobs that you can skin. So blue for more chance of loot, and green if you're just looking for the leather and skinning. Guys, the last thing I want to talk about is how you come out of Uldaman. I've got an example here. What you want to do is go into pre-made groups, start a group, and then list the group with any name, okay? And then what you're going to do is leave the party, and then as soon as you do that, it's going to pop up after a short while with a 1-minute countdown on getting teleported out of the dungeon. This is going to teleport you straight to the entrance, and you can just reset all instances and run straight back in for another run. Probably within an hour you can get the 10 runs in. I only got 9 in this example, but you should be able to get 10 in and get even more loot. Oh my god. I think I'm finished, finally. Why did I just make a 5-minute video on heavy hide farming? It took me 2 days. Who knows? Please subscribe and like the video. Peace, guys!